what do I do if I fail my exam? And I think that's one of those things that you shouldn't, you're running around scenarios around in your head, I'm sure right now. What happens if I fail? What happens if I get the mark? How disappointed will I be? What will people think of me? And I think you should get rid of all of those comments and thoughts out of your head. And again, failing an exam, you're not the only one. There's lots of people who unfortunately don't pass every exam, and you can see that from the pass rates. But again, don't think about everybody else and don't think about the wider group, and don't justify by saying only 40% of people passed this exam, so it's okay that I failed. Don't even think like that. When you talk about not passing an exam, you have to take a very, very selfish approach to it and not look around for reasons or justifications or thoughts or anything like that. When you fail an exam, it is more about what can I do different? How can I make sure that never happens again? How can I lift myself up and ensure that the next time I don't fail that exam? And that has to be your number one thought. And you can't let external influences, because you will find a chat board somewhere that tells you, oh, the exam you did was really hard and the examiners marked it really hard and it was so unfair. And you can justify it in lots of ways. And most of those reasons and comments are not true. So what I would suggest is that you think about it very selfishly. So if it comes when you get your results that you don't pass that exam, think about it very selfishly. Sit down and really ask yourself, first of all, did you do everything you thought you could have? And now sit down and know, what can I do different? Because if you don't change something for the next time, the result, don't expect the result to be too different. And in fact, a lot of the time it can be less. So be very careful that you don't find yourself doing more of the same things. So that you don't find yourself doing, oh, well, I practiced 100 questions, so I'm going to practice 150 questions this time. Or I studied for 7 hours a day, so I'm going to study for 8 hours a day. That's just not the way that you're going to achieve your goal. And it is all about studying smarter, not studying longer or studying more.